Did you know that there's something that doesn't want you and your twin flame to be together? It's not your twin flame. It's not the karmic. It's not the third party. It's not the catalyst. It's not the thing that's sticking out in your mind that you believe is keeping you from your twin flame union. But there is one thing that doesn't want you to be in union with your twin flame. Welcome back. I'm Breann, a Master Certified Ascension Coach with Twin Flames Universe. Today we're going to discuss that one thing that literally every twin flame couple experiences. And this one thing does not want you to come into union, harmonious union, perfect union with your twin flame. And this thing you might struggle with on a daily basis. Sometimes it may seem to run your life completely. It can cause a lot of emotions, a lot of doubt, a lot of worry, a lot of distrust. And you might experience this thing in all types of relationships. Most importantly, you might even be experiencing it in your twin flame. That one thing that I'm speaking to is the ego. Yes, the ego. You are not an ego. I'm not an ego. No one is an ego, and your twin flame certainly does not have an ego. You may be experiencing your twin flame having an ego, or you may be experiencing having an ego, or those around you might see are having an ego. But know that that is a perception, that is a projection, that is an experience that you are having. An ego, if it had any kind of purpose whatsoever, which it doesn't because it's not even real, it's just something that we experience, it's separation. If it were to have any kind of purpose, its main purpose would be to keep you and your twin flame completely separate for all of eternity. Not only separate from your twin flame, but completely separate from literally all of your good and everything in your life. That's ego's purpose, is to keep you in a state of misery and disarray. It wants you essentially to cease to exist, which that in itself is insane because you can't cease to exist because you are a divine being. But this thing, the thing that we call the ego, it is the one thing where separation fuels and stems from. And the reason I'm saying this is because I want you to understand that it's not your twin flame that is wanting to keep away from you. It's not your twin flame that wants to remain in a state of separation, nor do you want to remain in a state of separation. But if your consciousness is clouded with ego beliefs and thoughts, then you will experience that physical separation in your life and in your union. And the way that you know that you are experiencing that is if you are looking at your twin flame and you're believing that they don't want to be with you, or you're believing that they're rejecting you, or that they've abandoned you, or that they're being mean, or it's a toxic relationship. All of these things stem from ego. They stem from the belief in separation, but those things are simply not real. And that doesn't mean that, okay, so she says ego's not real, so I'm just going to do this thing to where I believe that ego's not real. And no, you got to feel through your feelings, because the way to transcend all of these beliefs in ego is by identifying them in your consciousness and loving yourself where you find it. So when you hear those thoughts in your head that tell you, okay, you're not supposed to be with your twin flame, it's just not going to happen for you in this lifetime, or oh, he or she, they're happier with that other person, and you should just be happy for them, and you should just send them on their merry way and send them blessings. No, that's not love. That's not unconditional divine love. You were created to be with your twin flame in perfect harmony. And if your twin flame or you are experiencing a catalyst or a karmic or whatever you want to call it, then know that that person, they have a twin flame too. Everyone was created with a twin flame. So you uprooting these beliefs and you moving in the direction of manifesting your harmonious union not only liberates you and your twin flame, but it liberates those in your reality to find and be with their twin flame too. And that is the cultivating of heaven on earth. Twin flames are a pathway to heaven on earth, the ascension of heaven back into its perfect state. So literally the only thing that you have to do is let go of being a friend to the ego and know that it's not real, and it just wants to keep you away from literally everything that is your joy and your bliss that you should be experiencing in your reality. And the way that you can transcend ego is you feel your feelings. You apply the mirror exercise. Anytime your heart feels bad or heavy, you get clear on why, what is there. You identify those patterns, those traumas, those wounds within your consciousness, and you invite in love. You invite in joy and happiness. So it's a shift from ego consciousness to Christ consciousness or divine consciousness or love consciousness. And in love consciousness union, that's where you see the truth and you see the oneness of you and your twin flame. And as you see that and you perceive that and you know that to be true within yourself, then all of those third party situations or beliefs that you believe are keeping you from your twin flame, those literally all fall away so easily. And you're left there standing with your twin flame in your togetherness. So you want to let go of the ego completely and know that it's not real. So if you've been keeping around the ego and believing that it's your friend, it's time to let it go. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.